Hello everyone. Today we are going to present or talk about who should choose the higher education major of a child, parents or children, and how big is the impact of the decision on the future life. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Samudra Danega Mustokohaji with student number 1220112333101.
Hi everyone, my name is Januarta. My student's number is 122-011-233-104. Hi Sam, how are you?
I'm good. How about you, Grace? How are you?
Not so good actually. There's a lot of assignment and it makes me crazy.
There are indeed a lot of assignments, and I'm glad I've done some of them. Anyway, wanna talk about something?
Of course, what should we talk about?
I have been curious about something related to us, college student. It is about parents' role of choosing the higher education of their children and children's decision of choosing their education. What is your opinion about that, Grace?
In my opinion, children should choose it themselves because it is their life. I think no one can take control over your life, including your parents. How about you? Do you agree with that?
I think I have to disagree with your opinion because I think that parents know what their child doesn't know, and since they live longer than their child, and I'm curious about your opinion about this. Maybe you can explain it to me.
I don't think so. Parents may live longer than their child, and of course, they have a lot of experiences, but it doesn't mean they know anything about their children. And I think taking control over someone's life isn't right, even if it's your own children's life. Because sometimes parents always say to their children that they want the best for their children, but in fact, they say it for their own sake.
I still do believe that parents' choice is more reassuring. The reason why I said that is because parents' decisions are more wise and their children, especially teenagers, tend to use emotion to decide something and end up taking the wrong decisions about their future. And also, parents are the one who suffer a lot of difficulties and bring up their kids so that they can live a healthy and happier life. It is the desire of every parent to see their children well settled in their life, and thus, so parents have the right to choose a better future for for their kids.
Oh, yeah, it is true that teenagers' emotions are unstable. That's why, as parents who are certainly much more mature than their child, should give them wise advice and support what their children are interested in, and then let the children decide for themselves what they want, instead of controlling them. Because if children are too restrained and controlled by parents, it can bring some negative effects on their mentality, such as depression, insecure, start hating their own parents, and worse, they won't be able to decide something on their own until they grow up because they are used to following the decisions that their parents make.
I agree with your opinion, and it kind of makes sense since there are actually a lot of children who have depression, insecurity, trauma, etc. So, to conclude, it is better to give children freedom rather than restraining them, and to avoid negative impacts on their mental health, and also not to give children traumas. Is that right, Grace?
Yes, it is true, Sam. Parents' role is to guide their children and give their child a freedom to choose their future life as long as it's in a good path.
By the way, I have a question. How do we tell our parents if we had different choices with them? I mean, it is kind of hard to confide them and to reassure them that our choice is better for us.
I think communication is the key. If you want your parents to agree with you, you should try to communicate with your parents. and explain it well why you choose this decision. And then you should also listen to the explanation and advice from your parents' side. So there's no misunderstanding between you and your parents. If everything is clear, I'm sure your parents will definitely consider your choice and agree with the decision that you make. By the way, how about your parents, Sam? Do they let you decide your own future life or dictate you?
Well, actually, my parents were indeed forcing me to take this measure. I was quite down at first, considering my ability didn't suit this measure, and I didn't want to make my parents sad, nor I want to rebel at them. But slowly, from time to time, I managed to get rid of all of those thoughts and let it all flow. On the good side, I learned something new that is actually fun for me, and it is also future proof. On the bad side, I couldn't reach my past dream anymore. In exchange, I have my future guaranteed, even though I was opposed to it at first, and I didn't make my parents sad or angry. So I guess I'm lucky to be able to pass through that obstacle.
Oh, I see. Glad to hear that you can pass the struggle that you are going through. Actually, we are the same. My parents are forcing me to take this major too. But the difference is I rebel at them. But my parents keep forcing me and I have no choice. But it's okay actually. Oh, I forgot I have an appointment with my friends. I'm sorry, Sam. I think I should go now. Goodbye, Sam. Have a great day.
Right, Grace. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Bye.